Hey, what's up, humans? Welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. In this episode, we're going to be going down to Kingsborough, or Kingsbridge, or whatever, to go see Sebatian Sallow and his sister. So, let's do that. And I noticed that my beard is gone. Looks like the poll said yay to removing it. I think it was like, I want to say 9 to like 5 or whatever, or 8 to 6. It's pretty close, but we will continue growing it out in for when we start Dark Souls 3. We'll just start at the beginning and we will see how long it takes for me to beat that game and how long the beard gets. I wouldn't say I'm clean shaven. I trimmed it down to the skin, but it already feels lighter and already feels cooler without it. Hello. Gotta start out the episode petting some cats I haven't pet before. Still a little bit of a peeve of mine. I'm like, come on. Just go into the animation. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth lets me go into the animation like that. Let me play. Have I been in here before? Seems like it. So I have pet these cats.
Revelio.
Well, we're in Kingsbridge. We're going. Come on. We're going here to Feldcroft. Gotta get your names right. Wait, is that a... Hell yeah! The world is very lived in, and we see it. Oh, reading. Letter from Dermot to Beatrice. Beatrice, a week has passed, and Arnold has yet to return. I must find him. Should he return before I do, blessed day. Both of you, wait here for me. Do not attempt to find me. How I hope that nothing has happened to our boy, and that our fears concerning the beasts affected by dark magic are as unwarranted as he claims. Dermot or Dermot. Not really sure. So I realized what was happening. By the way, that's my mic being off because I thought I was going crazy with that. Turns out I had set up hotkeys on OBS. So, and I thought for a second I was fat fingering the spacebar, which is start recording, and M being mute. But I wasn't. I literally, that last episode, I should say, I pressed spacebar and looked over and my mic was off. I'm like, but I just made sure it was on. Then I kept doing it, and every time I did it, the mic either turned on or off. But because I set it up, what it's supposed to do, I should say, is that when it's not recording, the mic is muted. And then when you hit that, then the mic turns on and the recording starts. But because I kept changing it to be mic on, it would mute the mic, like it's ending the episode. So it would mute the mic and start recording. Infuriating. Lost all kinds of work just because of that. A letter from a son to his parents. Father, I hope you find this letter and that you won't be cross with me when you do. I must go through with this hunt. I almost said hurt. You and Mother require the food. I will return in a day or two, safe as always, with plenty of meat. Then you will see that these beasts are not possessed by dark magic as you claim. Rest easy, I shall return. Arnold. I think we have a problem. Trying to determine if this is the king. Because if it is, then it's checkmate. Sorry to tell, I can't really zoom in. If this is the king, right here where the reticle is, and not this one, then it's checkmate. Because we can kind of see, because this is going to be the queen. I think I've won a game like that. It wasn't too many moves before the game was over. Before... Not Dark Souls. Not even playing it right now. Yeah. So I just got this. I don't know. I got like hair in my eyes. Just got my haircut done. So 2 more slots. We have unidentified stuff too, right? One unidentified item. 2. And a bunch of green. I thought that after you did Merlin trials that it increased your how you say your gear inventory slots. I guess I have to do a certain amount before they'll increase it by what, 1? I'm not exactly thrilled at that aspect of that prospect, not aspect. Aspect has a game, prospect
nice
of...
to see you again.
Likewise. What can I help you with today?
What do you have for sale?
Prospect of
What are we looking for
doing
today?
Merlin trials just to, I don't know.
This will do just fine. Thank you.
No, you don't need to say it every time. Of getting more gear slots. Like, I don't particularly agree with that. Call me crazy.
Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
And I did see some comments out there. Summon a rain cloud to do your dirty work, huh? I guess we hadn't really... I mean, this is back in the day, so we don't have sprinkler systems, but... So would they make, like, larger clouds to do that then? in the future. Be like, we could get more. Probably takes more effort. Well, it just seems crazy and probably a little short-sighted on the developer's behalf to lock some of that behind, you know, doing those trials. I mean, they're not locking anything behind it. They're just locking the ability to keep most of your gear behind doing it. But yeah, some of the comments said that they despise the Merlin trials. I mean, obviously not everyone. Thank you. I did nothing there. Well, let's identify some items. I wonder, can I pull that upgrade off of that one? I don't even know, nor care, because the gear keeps getting switched out anyway. Yes, we were going to walk there. No. Oops. That's the one. Oh, making a bunch of noob mistakes already. That's the one.
That troll is a thorn in all our...
A nice run in the countryside. You gotta work out. I also have to take that advice. Stay in shape. Cash. Gotta get back to the path when we get lost. Yeah. Now it's getting foggy. What's this monolith out here? Oh, I haven't touched my face in months. It already feels weird. What do we have here? A swamp. Hello.
Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
Hello. It's not often I see Hogwarts students here during the school year. I'm Bria Treadwell at your service, and I sell a variety of traveling necessities.
Are you related to Nora?
Are you related to Nora Treadwell?
Why, yes, she's my wife. Brilliant historian. Did you know that she's pursuing Merlin's life's work?
I actually met her and she introduced me to her work. I'm involved in it now as well.
Oh, that's wonderful. Then you must be rather brilliant as well. At any rate, I hope that you'll think of me whenever you find yourself in need of traveling supplies. It's been a pleasure meeting you.
What do you have for sale?
Let's have a look, shall we?
Antique broom. I wish it would tell me how many of these I have.
I didn't think I'd be the one doing the buying.
Oh, you're self-aware.
So nice of you to stop by.
No, I'm glad that the developers included people like this. I just have to find it funny because, you know, they're literally spitting on J.K. Rowling's face, and I think it's hilarious. But the sad part was when this game came out and all the backlash for it because of what J.K. Rowling said. It's like, no, this is a direct slap in the face to her. And it's great. But that's where we'll leave it. You don't need to speak anymore about it. A little tower over there. Maybe I'll mention one more thing. She probably hates this game. And that's where I'm going to leave it. We got a question mark here at the windmill.
I should investigate.
I was told that if you put in a good effort, you'll reap the rewards.
An honest day's work for an honest...
Revelio.
Jeweled brooch. The gorgeous brooch depicts a magical bird of some sort. Which particular magical bird is unclear, but some believe it is meant to represent one of medieval Irish druidess Cleodna's birds who sang the sick to sleep.
wanted to work with unicorns. It was a whim that passed.
When you find a good opportunity, it's wise to seize it with both hands.
If it weren't for the cost of things these days, I'd be able to take a holiday somewhere.
That went nowhere. Well, the question mark's gone. So that, the question mark actually means there's a page.
I'm well suited to counting money. I'd love a job at Gringotts if I didn't have to.
Revelio.
Hi, I'm new here. Day old mead. Okay, that one's cool. I don't know who that is. Yeah. You got pumpkins on your roof. Oh yay, a Merlin trial.
Fascinating, truly fascinating. Wish I had the energy.
You don't sound like you have energy, so that's good.
I'm now, demi-guys.
We have a demiguise here. Also have muffins. Yes, we do. Well, it's about to be nighttime.
Revelio.
Gotta wash down the muffin now. Or is that more of a crumpet? What are you looking at? You look like you've never seen a wizard before.
You'll enjoy your time in Irondale. Shame about Porrick's sister.
Spoilers. You know, sometimes you can jump really high, and others you can't. Come on, you can do it. Well then. You gonna hide this behind your house? Under your house?
Revelio.
Interesting. suppose I'll go back in here.
It must lead to something grand.
It's not nighttime enough for you? Well, let's go talk with her.
Excuse me, madam. I thought I heard you say something.
Yes, indeed. Talking to myself again. I find myself to be quite the engaging conversationalist since my husband passed. Madam Althea Twiddle, pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Madam Twiddle.
You know, you might be interested in this. You young people love this sort of thing. My husband often ruminated on the mysterious statue just outside our hamlet. Some sort of archaic puzzle involving vases, he would insist. I stumbled upon it today when I had a burst of energy and extended my morning constitutional a bit longer than usual.
I'm not a fan of puzzles.
An archaic puzzle. Sounds fascinating.
You see, I suspected you'd be interested, and wait till I tell you about the rumours surrounding this particular puzzle. My husband Greville insisted that solving the puzzle would reveal a magical challenge of sorts. The man was intrigued by everything. He was about to try and solve it himself when... Perhaps you could take a look. I'd be rather interested to hear what, if anything, you find.
Where's the statue?
Where can I find this statue?
It's not far from Irondale. It's down by the shore, near those old ruins. You can't miss it.
If I happen to see it, I'll have a look.
Ah, the spirit of youth. I do hope you'll be able to solve the puzzle. If not for me, then in Greville's memory.
I should look into the statue Madam Twiddle mentioned.
Is it nighttime yet? So I took a gander through the achievement list, or rather trophy list, and I noticed that if you flipendo a cow 10 times, or several cows up to 10 times, or whatever, you know, you don't have to flip one cow to 10 times. And I was like, cool, there's something stupid. And then I also saw that the Merlin trials are one of them, so I don't know.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Oh, hello. The name is Porrick Haggerty, and this is my shop. What may I help you with?
I'd like to ask you about your shop, if you don't mind.
Certainly, that'd be fine. What would you like to know?
How long have you lived here?
How long have you been living in Irondale?
All of my life. My sister and I were raised here. I stuck around. She had other plans.
She had other plans. Okay, don't get upset about it.
I hear there's a goblin mine near here. Have you ever seen it?
I've been near it, but never in it. I could likely find some valuable beast products, but it's not worth the risk. Ranrock's loyalists are not ones to be messed with.
What sort of products do you sell?
I sell all manner of beast products. I always found beasts interesting, and there's quite a market for them. Fancied I could make a profession out of it.
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today?
Well, you aren't kidding.
It's good luck for me you stopped by today. Glad you were able to stop by.
You're not gonna be like the other one and say,
Hello, Hamura.
well, I didn't know I'd be buying from you. Snacks.
Who would have thought that butterflies of all things would lead someone to treasure?
Alright, can't walk around. What a cozy little place you have here. Outdoors. Look like a note, but I can't read it. It's also outdoors. I should just get used to it at this point. Doors mean that goes outside if it's a house. All right, so is it nighttime? Weird. Very strange indeed.
Revelio. Could it be a Merlin trial?
It could. It really could.
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
In where?
Revelio.
Trying to find the sconces because I need to light them. You talking about down there? So far away from each other. No.
Confringo. That's that. Settled.
Can I get another slot, please?
Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do?
Spring the trap.
Revelio. Confringo.
Just looking around. It's a little late on that.
Revelio.
Oh,
This place has seen better days.
this bag of money is floating.
Descendo. How delightful. To your knees. Accio. Another.
You pay for that!
Alright, you're very mean.
Accio.
No more summoning for you. Get the feeling I should have been here a while ago. Just minding your own business, aren't you?
I know what that means. Merlin trial. Lumos.
Bunny! You can't climb. What did I just say?
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Lumos.
Alright, just fall. I saw the other one. There they are. They're up there.
Lumos.
Nothing can stop me. Still nothing.
An intruder!
I don't know if that was the right call to make.
Revelio. Revelio.
Uno más.
That's it. I should tell Madame Twiddle about what happened.
The statue stood up. It says Battle Arena. South Coast Battle Arena. Well, hello there. Run at me, bro. Ow. Stop the time.
Enjoy for a bit of dying, are we?
Accio. Confringo. Defender.
All right. Ow. No. It's daytime now. Oh God. Fuck. Okay. Strange time to be alive. don't know what just happened there. Yep, that was great. We aren't done yet. Fuck. Fuck. Fuck.
Enjoy suffering, do you? What an unfortunate disappointment!
Must gauge.
For me? Confringo. I won't rest. An intruder! Get away!
Well.
Ooh, this shouldn't take long. Easily done. Oh, I'm enjoying this.
Circle just stopped working for me.
I don't think you know who you're dealing with.
That wasn't the person I was aiming at.
don't open for this.
No! My journey has ended.
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there. Mrs. Twiddle, your husband was right. The statue was part of a puzzle.
Oh, really? How exciting!
Yes. I had to destroy a number of large vases, and that seemed to activate some sort of charm on the statue.
Well done. Oh, I miss having someone like you around with a thirst for knowledge and a quick mind. Well, my curiosity has been satisfied. Thank you for that. Who knows what I'll encounter on my next constitutional? Oh, my husband would be so pleased to know he was right about that statue.
He would not be happy to see what is inside of that area, though. I'm sure of it. Where are we now? We're almost there.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
See some balloons over here. They look like they need to be popped. No. What are we gonna do about it? Good job. Is this it? Hi.
Now you should be able to travel to and from Feldcroft in an instant.
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Hello, nice to meet you.
Welcome. I'm Bernard Indiai, and this is my shop. Is there anything I can help you with?
What brought you to own a shop in Feldcroft?
Beautiful place, isn't it? Although I admit I didn't choose it. It chose me. I was raised here. It's always been my home. As for the shop, I suppose my line of work chose me as well. I've always loved working with beasts. And my twin girls adore them. Wouldn't be surprised if they took over from me one day.
What do you sell here?
Glad you asked. I sell the finest array of beast byproducts you'll find in the entire countryside. If you don't believe me, feel free to look about. Eventually you'll return. They always do.
I'm curious to know what's happening in Feldcroft. Might you have any insight?
An incredibly unpleasant goblin called Belgroth the Bludgeoner has been tormenting everyone he encounters. Feldcroft borders goblin country, but we've always lived in peace with their kind. Until recently, that is. Some claim that Belgroth and his associates are in league with Ranrock. I don't know if there's truth to it. Whatever the case, their constant meddling is devastating business. Everyone feels unsafe. It's quite serious.
What do you have for sale?
He's already answered that question for you.
What are we in the market for today? A pleasure doing business with you. Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time?
No, I don't believe you have.
Revelio.
You made it.
Yes, I did.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. with Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time. Everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Are you gonna come along?
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never! I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Pain can be a teacher and a tormentor. Sebastian, this is my potion kit, not yours. Leave my things be, Anne. Dear Anne, Hogwarts isn't the same without you. Well, Sharp is still as foul, but you know what I mean. I hope you're feeling better. Sebastian.
Are you alright, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebatian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I can try.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
I'm so sorry.
I understand you've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's to no avail.
We have. My nephew thinks he knows better than the healers.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebatian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebatian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
I understand.
I understand what you're saying, sir.
Good. I know what's best for Anne and Sebatian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebatian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebatian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebatian's faring.
Revelio.
What if we destroy the Loyalists who did this? The Feldcroft Well. The well in Feldcroft ran dry some 400 years ago, during a great drought. Sadly, many perished as a result, including at least one young boy whose father refused to speak for years thereafter. Legend says that all was saved when a group of benevolent witches and wizards used a never-before-seen powerful magic to restore water to the region. I think we witnessed that in a flashback. It's really hard to keep these guys' names apart, not here with Sebatian, but with all the really important people. Ranrock, Rookwood, the other wizard. It's like everyone's name starts with an R.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
Professor Rackham?
How are you doing, Sebatian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something.
I mean, you're still a student, Sebatian. I don't expect you to know.
On that plateau is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Wizard is a dead wizard in my book.
Yeah. Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Accio.
No!
Descendo! Confringo!
There's a lot of dudes here.
Confringo! Confringo!
Stop! I'm afraid to find you! You are postponing me in heaven!
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I'm starting to suck.
One of the best meals I've ever eaten. We must remain unseen.
So we can do this.
I'm famished. Nothing over here. Someone there? Not quiet enough. I will make you.
Accio.
You don't know who you're playing with! How childish! I won't You've made your last mistake. You're really not very good at this, are you? You will.
Accio. Defender.
Just you wait till I'm You are postponing me in. Rather unwise coming back this way. I won't rest. Let's get this over. I won't rest. Dead. Who do you think you are?
Sorry about that.
Kill spells glance off of me.
There's some very loud noises outside.
I've been fighting. A miss. Prepare for it. Much too slow.
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Still don't think you understand. And I think that even if you do find a cure for Anne, that you're going to be met with criticism for doing so because it put your life in danger to do it. That's just my theory.
Revelio.
Missing a staff. Missing a staff. They all are. Well, that's fine.
Revelio. Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at billywhigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Revelio.
Well, it seemed like they took the stabs from these statues, which we saw in the last episode.
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
Whatever it is that's down here.
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more.
And their impressive halberds and such. Oh.
Revelio. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's Loyalists.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Well, you know, I'm going to get there. No stone unturned, as they say.
This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
when I found the map room. That's exactly what I was thinking when they said that there was a terrible drought, and then these guys came in and fixed it with a magic they have never seen before. The magic that I can wield. Ancient magic.
Revelio.
Stairs.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Accio.
Confringo.
Not sure if I deserve that.
That's how we get in.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor. Hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
You want to do the honors?
Accio.
That did not work.
Huh, a stairwell. Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Revelio.
I have a lot of reading to do. It is my second week in the camp. More arrive each day. The Muggle doctors and even some of our own healers are doing all that they can for them. The grief is palpable. The ones who have survived the plague are forever damaged by their loss. A fever may pass, the skin may mend and scar, but the devastating sorrow remains. I saw a man much like my father, who had lost a child. I couldn't bear it. I longed to give him some shred of relief. I'm beginning to think that the others are wrong. I have the power to help these souls. It seems arbitrary not to help them as it would be to rid them of their torment.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this.
I thought you'd hold on to all of them. I traveled here to learn, but I long to help. My internal struggle is overwhelming. It's as though the magic wants to heal, and I am the one preventing it from doing so. Should I lose hope? Will I forever regret not having done more? I cannot look into their eyes, knowing that I could lessen the burden of heartache. I saw the man leaving camp today, the one who so reminded me of my father. Surely it wouldn't hurt to help him. I could further my research, of course, but that would be a fortuitous consequence of doing something good with this ability.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
Revelio.
Sebastian, we've got to do some, I want to say, destruction. Ow. Ow. Ow.
Confringo.
Sorry. See, yeah, they had stabs. And those stabs are gone from the statues outside.
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
No. A window.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Well, come on. Oh, that's right. If we're entering an area, he's just going to stand there.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Seems as though the whole thing is missing. Can I call you Sab? Or Seb? May I? We've seen this stuff before, written on the chalkboards in the Undercroft, where we are right now. I don't understand any of it.
Anything helpful in the notes?
Again, let's go take a look. See what I mean? The clues are gathered around us. First, when we first got here, I saw those and was like, well, what could that be? Like, just ancient scribblings. Sorry, trying to fight a yawn. You know, maybe we need his help.
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Sian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Well, he's gonna flip when we get to this. When he comes.
Meet me near the ruins of Sebatian Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
You got it. But yeah, this wasn't here before, so when he comes down here, he's going to question you. I think we need to include Ominous in this. He seems like a smart man. Which...
Revelio.
Interesting. I thought I'd let you know. We think we know something that you may not know. What are we having for dinner? What are you having for dinner? I'm gonna bake a pizza tonight.
Revelio.
Practice dummies. The residents of Feldcroft sometimes use these to practice their spell casting, especially in light of recent goblin attacks. Gotcha.
Aloha Mora.
Fine now, demi guys.
Ha! Oh. Does it have to extend that far?
Revelio.
An intruder!
Nope. That ain't me. No, no, no. It ain't me. I want your demiguise moon. And what would you be sitting on right now? Is this magic? Say something. Yes.
Looking after I fell asleep.
Pardon me, sir.
Come to stare at the fool, have you? There's poor Ig Haggerty, robbed by his own sister. Ah, she's robbed almost everyone now.
So, who's the fool?
I'm not sure I know what you're talking about.
Then you're the only one who doesn't know about Catherine running off with that thief, Victor Rookwood and his lot. Good riddance, I said. Never thought she'd return to steal from me, us, but I just know it was her. I want her caught and sent to Azkaban for stealing a prize family heirloom, sister or no.
It's harsh. Yes.
Are you sure Katrin is the culprit? It could be anyone.
Thanks to that Rookwood louse, we're inundated with all manner of criminal. I wanted to believe it was any one of them, except Katrin. But she was the only one who knew where the heirloom was hidden, and she knew precisely which homes to rob.
Why would Katrin come back to rob the hamlet if she'd already left?
Do I look like a criminal to you? How should I know? She always despised this place, resented having to grow up here. Perhaps she did it to spite us.
What exactly was the family heirloom that the thief stole?
A necklace. Belonged to the first of the Haggerty women. Hundreds of years old. So much history. She'll likely pawn it.
Maybe it can be used for something.
I could keep an eye out for the thief, sir.
You? Ugh. Nothing to be done by the likes of us. This is a job for the fine officer Singer, or some such authority. Besides, the thief, my sister, only strikes at night. Coward. Long past your bedtime.
There is no way for me to go to bed. So, I'm all ears.
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today?
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
I'd keep an eye on your belongings if I were you. Catherine will steal the eyebrows off your face, she will.
Now that it's night, I ought to look into this thievery business for Mr. Haggerty. A pile of gold. I must be on the right track. It looks as if the thief took more than they could carry.
Was it here?
Flies of all things would lead someone to treasure.
I mean, he's got his shop out front of your shop. Excuse me, I need this. There's a trail of coins.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
I don't think that it went this way. I feel like, yes, it's down this way.
Revelio.
more gold. I must be getting closer.
Feels like I've been at this for hours.
Got them both.
You've one less follower, Ranrock.
Stop screaming.
Revelio.
Ah, Ranrock.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
Is it?
Revelio. Revelio. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Where are we going?
Enjoy suffering, do you?
Revelio.
Need a sword like it.
What's that, Alice? Who's there? Oh, it's not your best moment, I fear.
Places. Depulso. Places. Depulso. Confringo. Defender. Accio.
Intend to die, do you?
Accio. Confringo. Defender.
Take Anvil to the face.
Confringo. Defender.
I just got a trophy.
Revelio.
Down. There's baddies in here. somewhere.
Revelio.
Oh, the money trail keeps going.
A niffler. It wasn't Catherine Haggerty after all.
Alright, where are we at? Where are you at, bud? Where'd you go? Guy, the little guy, he likes stuff.
Now, I'm only trying to help.
No.
Revelio. The niffler. Now to look for the Haggerty family heirloom.
Revelio.
That must be the Haggerty family heirloom.
My sister did it. Nope, it was wildlife. It was wildlife.
I have some good news, Mr. Haggerty. I unmasked your thief.
Nothing to unmask, was there? We all know that the thief was my sister, Catherine.
Actually, sir, the thief was a niffler.
A what?
You know, small, furry, pilfering. I followed it to its lair.
Catelyn was the only one who knew how to get into our homes, where to find our treasures. But, I suppose, mangy little blighter. Well, if you found the niffler's lair, as you say, you must have found my heirloom.
As a matter of fact, I did.
Thank you. You don't know how much this means to me. Catherine's a disappointment for certain, but I never wanted to believe she was behind this. Now, thanks to you, I won't have to. What a strange world we live in. Suppose they can't send a Niffler to Azkaban. At least I got my heirloom back.
Why did you give me a Niffler mask? The crazy events for today. We did a lot. We, Sebatian Sallow and us went around in Feldcroft, and we got to learn about that his sister was cursed, and we also recognized this area from being under severe drought from the past that we had seen. So really both of us wanted to be there because of that. We had different reasons to be there, but nevertheless we found out something. But maybe her curse is ancient magic. Maybe that's what's going on. So, I mean, it's hard to tell. We don't know the full story. We weren't there. So there's really nothing we can do about that. But we're going against his uncle's wishes and trying to cure Anne. But in doing so, found ourselves back in the Undercroft. From Feldcroft. Everything's intermingling and intertwined. And it's great. Like, we had spent so long outside of Hogwarts that, at this point, being a professor, I'd be a little bit concerned as to where I am. But I think we have some more stuff to do in the castle for the next episode. But we're not quite done out here. We came across that one challenge. Looked like a battle arena. That's what it said, battle arena. But died right at the end there in the final round. And, well, it just seemed a little overwhelming to have all those enemies there, including 2 trolls and some goblins and the wolves and the spiders and the other thing with the tongue. So, yeah, just a little overwhelming. I need to use more of my harvested items more often than I am, and I need to be switching in between my different sets of powers that I have here. My different loadouts. And that should make things a bit easier, so we'll probably attempt that here in just a little bit again. But until then, I have run out of time for my recording today. So again, thank you humans so much for watching. I'll see you Starside. Take care.